More than meets her eye. Artorias, Artorias, were you present when Comrix spoke with Alia?
Yeah, I was there.
So she was indeed ecstatic about her return to the Associates. Then why did she intend to decide to withdraw?
Unless someone forced her hand to withdraw.
Crammevoix all but accused Amaron for having a hand in it, as well as the disappearance of this volume 11. Not more than a slander spoken in anger. Perhaps, but the situation does merit further investigation. We look into your results, Inspector. Mistress Pendragon, if I might have a word with you in private, pray meet with me in the near plaza in front of the Saint Millennial Citadel. Alright, Saturmoris. Oh, there he is. Thank you for coming, Mistress Pendragon. You're already acquainted with those two best students, Theomocent and Late? Yes, I did. They have sought my counsel in their quest to attain the Trinity seats, and I have been more than willing to oblige them out of the desire to ensure that all students are given equal opportunity. I am not too blind to the machinations of our highborn student, after all. I know not what Arbridane and Lesbrot said to you, but I advise you to weigh it carefully. You witnessed their testament of a fellow highborn student, did you not? That is not what comes to us no surprise that they regard their lowborn peers as far more harshly, discriminating against them with whatever means at their disposal. Those who believe that less fortunate students lack the potential to become great clergymen, but if Theomocent and Late can attain the highest marks and secure their place within the Trinity, though their hard work and virtue, then these misguided beliefs would be proven wrong. Even if we were to succeed, what difference would it make? Those who disagree will not be solely easily swayed, and those who sympathize will be reluctant to speak out for fear of reprisal. Then you must find allies who are fearless, who do not flinch in the face of threats. Mistress Pendragon, have you come across any who fit that description? What about Crammevoix? He was kind of confronted by them, and in doing so lost a person to join back to the flock, so maybe he could be some assistance? I thought as well. He seems to treat everyone the same, and he'd been defending Olia's honor all at the I thought so as well. He seems to treat everyone the same, and he defended Olia's honor at the assembly. The highborn lecher who skips out on sessions and can't even stay awake for one of he attends? Theo, are you daft? If he did decide to help us, I wouldn't even want it. No need to dismiss him out of hand. Lay, as Tima said, he's spoken out openly against Arbridane and Lesbrot on behalf of Ola. He might be willing to do the same for you too. Absolutely not! I do not trust any of the highborn. Look, I'll help with finding others, but you're on your own with Crammevoix. Very well, Mrs. Pendragon, will you accompany Theomocent? One cannot be too careful, especially with the rise of insults of the clergy. Sure thing. Thank you. I am certain we can find him in the pillars, in his usual spot. Alright. And his usually spot is right up there. Geronimo! Alright, here we are. I thought he'd be more receptive to my appeal, but instead he seems rather annoyed. Caillou and Freckles see we're busy. Leave us be. Freckles? You certainly have way with words, my dear. She's quite right. You know, we have more pressing matters to attend to. Crammevoix, please, will you not help our cause? I believe us to be like-minded individuals who those who desire a new path for the church, one based on principles of such earnest and forthright. How adorable! I can hardly resist pinching those soft, simple cheeks.
I hope he doesn't swing that way.
Oh, for the love of... Come, darling. Let's go somewhere that we can all afford us privacy. An offer that I dare not refuse. Good luck with whatever it is you are about, Freckles.
Bye.
He's gone. No, I cannot give up. The future of the church depends on us. I was not given the opportunity to explain it in full, so I will not leave his side until he hears it out. Wait, oh, it's up there? Alright, here are Theomocent. Hopefully you can try convincing him. But what's this now? Now, let us not get too hasty. I'm sure we can resolve this matter peacefully. Peacefully, you say? Agreed, so long as you do not try something stupid and give me cause to cut his throat. Didn't I tell you? I was preoccupied. You there, take Freckles and get out of here. Ow. Release him at once, or I'll summon the watch. Don't you dare! The affairs of House Bediki are none of your concern. She demands recompense, and rightly so. If I may pay with my life, then so be it. I will not allow it! Oh, do not look so glum. If I must look upon your freckled face before I send to Hog's halls, I would rather have you favor me with a smile or some such. Father's sins are mine alone to bear, mine alone to answer for. Mayhap in death our house shall be at least redeemed. If it's recompense you desire, then you shall have it, but not with his life. But what with then? The fury forgiven not those who will kill their fellow man for wanton purposes. Permit them to address your grievances with coin, and you may have your justice without sin. Furthermore, I offer myself to you as a hostage in his place, that he might be free to secure sufficient ransom. Have you gone mad? I told you this is none of your... I will not abandon such a superior soul, one who shared my desires to make the world a better place. We're not so different, Crammevoix. We have the chance to make amends for our sins of our fathers, to make Ishgard whole again. I cannot do it without you. Heh, you really are something else. Making a bloody speech about changing the world at a time like this. I offer my will of House Mantity as ransom. If the lady agrees to these terms, then I will go and retrieve it at once. I will take your silence as a yes. Now then, come. I always wanted to tie someone up. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, because he's taking his place in the meantime.
Alright then. Well, we have to travel to my family's old estate in the Western Highlands to retrieve our ransom. I pursue you. We will wait here until I return. For now, but if you not come back quickly, and with a great deal of money besides, this one's life is forfeit. Is that clear? Quite. As for you, Freckles, do not do anything else reckless. Mr. Spandragon, I must ask you to come with me. It would not do to go to all this trouble if only be waylaid by bandits on the way back. Let us make haste. Alright, let's go to the mansion. And where is this? In the Western Highland. Oh, it's there, so I have to fly there. Joy. And here we are. Old estates. Forgive me, my family's fortune is buried not far from here. But I would rather retrieve it alone. Pray remain here at the moment and keep watch for bandits and wild beasts. Are you sure about that? You need any help? Hello, buddies. Goodbye. That didn't take like long. I have what we came for. Now then, let's pray that Freckles is still alive and well. Hopefully he should be alright. Alright, let's head back to the Foundation. Okay, lady, we have your money, so you'll let him go. It's about time! I'm freezing and half of my mind is to skin this one to keep warm. Now then, hand it over! Here we go. Here you are, the entire fortune that was bequeathed upon me. Share it with your people as recompense, starting with the families of the Brevide. On the behalf of House Mintigi, I am truly sorry. And there she goes. Oh, hi Theo, hi Sensei. Theo, Fury folded. What have you gotten yourself into this time? I swear, I'll leave you alone for but a moment. I wasn't in any danger late. I prayed that the Fury in her hand was Crammevoix. Returned to me. I'm truly sorry to have involved you in my personal affairs. I would have known that the lives of my family would have not been enough to slate the small folks' thirst for revenge. Think nothing of it. I too lost my father, so if you ever have to need to speak about it, you can confide in me as a friend. My father sought to curry favor with the Holy See. and so he raised great leaves to send to the front lines. Honor was his prize, but it was brought with the blood of his subjects, and eventually his own. The Smokefolk had come to resent his demands for service, and when the truth of the war was revealed, they revolted. The mob overran the mansion guard, and my father and my 5 brothers perished at their hands. Had I not been sent away, I would have surely died with them. Our fortune has grown poorer following the calamity, you see, and since I was the youngest, father bid me leave to make my own way. So, I enrolled in the syndicates, with hopes of overcoming ambition to bring honor to myself and my house. But now, no, there's no dwelling on what could have been. We must look to the future and do what we can to make Ishgard whole again. Every moment is sacred, and you help me to see that. Theo, consider me your friend and ally. Yay. Well said, Crammevoix. Well said. Together, we may yet bring about lasting change. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Without the endorsement of the syndicates and the support of our peers, no one will listen to us. What's more, I still haven't had anyone to explain how we're supposed to get seats on the Trinity. Ishgard wasn't built on one day. Besides, if we have plenty of time to work out something out. See, I knew he wouldn't take this seriously. Calm yourself, Lei, and keep an open mind. Now, let us turn and discuss our next course of action. Oh, I have never forgotten. Inspector Brendian was looking for you at the Citadel. He wished to speak to you regarding his investigation, I believe. Alright, time to look up this inspector. Alright, Brendian, I'm back. So what do you want to discuss about your investigation? Well then, my associate, have you anything to report? A former subject of House Mindiki, demands recompense for the misdeeds of Crammevoix's father. How fortunate that the situation was resolved peacefully. My investigation has been less productive. Unfortunately, I thought to speak with Ola, the student who withdrew from the syndicates, but I cannot find her anywhere. The same must be said of the infamous Volume 11, which contains the passage of enthralling the virtues of equality. Like the girl, it had vanished without a trace. The circumstances surrounding these incidents suggest deliberate intent. Someone may be interpreting the turns of this tyrannous state of affairs to their advantage. But if so, to what end? For 1,000 years, a sickness had ravaged our city. It festered within the hearts and minds of our citizens, and in our clergy especially. Treating it will be a long and arduous process, but an altogether necessary one. Our role in that purpose is clear: to diagnose the root of the syndicate's ailments. If there's any malicious forces at work, then it's our duty to see it justice done. Yes, sir. Alright then. In the time of unrest, when the light of truth was lost in the righteousness, the children look upon one another for guidance, that they may walk in her grace. Interesting. I'm guessing it's one of the poems? Back to school! So what is this, demon? Special advisor? God damn it. Next time in Final Fantasy XIV, will Leo and his friend finally obtain the rank of Trinity? Will the Spectre and his uncle stop pushing up their glasses in every given moment? Only time will tell in the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV's questline, Scholasticates. With that being said, this has been Ravensleep45. Keep giving everyone, and have a pleasant 14th day.